human rights in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
This was done by the Human Rights Commission.
Okay.
Anywhere we go, all the companies we meet them so that they can have the understanding on how to operate in a way that respects human rights.
Okay.
It's good business.
Okay.
Making a business case when you do that. So on behalf of the commission, I'm going to hand over to you today.
Thank you.
What the
Thank
commission
you.
did.
Thank you.
So that you can now understand the old issue on business and human rights in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So we are proud to partner with Shandong State in the area of respect for human rights.
Okay. So let's work together.
Yes.
To protect human rights.
Yes.
The Human Rights Commission of Sierra Leone, in its drive to strengthen and improve on the human rights status in the country, have been engaging and conducting monitoring tours to different businesses in the country in compliance of the guidelines of human rights and businesses in Sierra Leone. Following their engagement with businesses in Freetown, the Commission has ended a conducted tour to businesses in the provincial areas and further raise more awareness on human rights issues and to set up the framework that businesses should work in line with as a way of maintaining and upholding human rights tenets. Commissioner RASHID DUMBUYA, Esquire, in an engagement with different stakeholders in Boboli, highlighted the importance of workers to understand their human rights as they work with their employers.
The right of workers, the right of the environment, the right of communities there. Even as we declare for investment, we also do it in a way we respect communities' rights, the environment, and even workers' rights. That's the message. And if we do our way, what's going to happen? Three things will happen for Salon. One, we international ranking in doing business will go up in the world. Two, it will attract more investment. They will say Salon they do good things there. People will get confidence for them to put money more, for open more companies, and then they will make more jobs for we Sierra Leoneans, and the economy will go, and the standard of living will go up. So let me forget it right. If we miss what's going to happen, we can't go down. The world will free for them to put money in the air because they're so expected in the sea. Now big money they carry it. So if that money they can't put out there, they expect to happen, then they for operate. The company want to put money back go free. So we will lost for investment and job will be hard to forget. So unemployment will go up and the economy will go down. I make you forget and right this time. So what do they do as a commissioner? Will be proactive. We have to make sure say dating the way happen in South Africa, happen in Nigeria, happen in Bangladesh, not happen in Salon.
EMILIA KAMARA JENGO, the chairperson of the Human Rights Committee, highlighted some of the challenges employees have been encountering with their employers in different communities.
We expect for the community in another big challenge where we need to make out very, very clear. If we go in a community and we see, when we talk about business, like a two-way approach. Me when you me land for can work, me not to subordinate to you when they can work because you get a bigger company we can. And so they expect when they forgive you as a company we can. Now that same they expect you forgive to me when get me land. But when they find out say the company workers in the camp commission and other people there, they behave more superior than the community people where get the land for which they can do business and make profits. And I very serious with that. And getting the land continue, then we begin to look at the people there. This business where they can do, is it a blessing to win or a cost to win we get to land? These are questions then where we always ask. Another thing again where I want to for being there, for the people that when are young men and women, the way they are in the community, the way they employ. Of course, they will tell me say because they're not getting required qualification, they're not employing them at good side of their position. But when even they happen with the other small side the way they employ them, we get a case story of areas where they don't employ, we lose them, then they employ and tell them where they don't say they never can do their farming, come and take them. At a big way they don't say, even if the farmer go back, you know, if for only agriculture work again, they sack them. So the community people they come back, they're not able to do their agriculture work, then they're not going to continue the work when the company they don't employ them for do. It's very, very challenging and a very serious concern.
The Chief Executive Officer of Shandong State, YAOWEI, whilst responding to questions from the officials of the Human Rights Commission, stated that they have been providing jobs to so many people, but with the outbreak of the Ebola epidemic, they had some constraints, but said so far they have been targeting community people in their operations, despite the numerous challenges they have been faced with, but they have been working actively to localize their projects.
We, Shandong Steel, took over from Africa Minerals, so both of us know that history. So in 2014, so Africa Mineral, at that time the chairman is Prime Minister. So they want to put Africa Minerals and also this project in administration. So if like that, so it's not good for projects in this country. Actually, it damages the reputation of the country. So it will lot of bank loans and a lot of debt to the debt owner. So will come to zero. So damage to a lot of people. And also in the country at that time, this project owned government a lot of, I think more than $2 million of tax. And also it's, I think, several hundred local suppliers. They also have a lot of debt here. So if this project going to administration, all this become zero. So that's a big loss to the country. So obviously Shandong Steel at that time and the shareholder will also suffer from that. So we invest about $25 billion here at that time. So after that, we took over this project. Shandong put another $500 million here till now to maintain, keep the project in operation. So we hope so this project in a very high efficiency way, and also to do more contribution to the country, and to provide a stable working opportunity to our employees.
Various contributions were then made by different stakeholders present on what more needs to be done to ensure effective human rights adherence between employers and their employees. The Human Rights Commission Sierra Leone then made a presentation for community stakeholders to understand the human rights principles between employers and their employees and what must be their rights and obligations, with consultation and engagements done in other parts of the country by the Human Rights Commission of Sierra Leone. For Star News in Freetown, Adamasila reporting.